Good morning and welcome to virtual dog training with Sandra LaFawn at National PTSD Service Association. We're going to get started real quick. And Pamela Hahn, hope you're tuning in and watching. I got the camera different right now, so shout out to all the veterans who are watching through Linda Jo Hefner's site. Thank you, Linda Jo. Her book's coming out on Veteran Day. So Pamela Hahn has Chloe and Reese. Chloe is a 13-year-old three-legged beagle, and Reese is a 9-year-old German Shepherd dog. Reese is not aggressive with Chloe. And by the way, we'll get to that over and over again. When you have two dogs that are together and they love each other, isn't that fun? That gives you peace of mind. We're 100% effective at the National PTSD with our service dogs, but also the Mental Health Minute, several minutes here, is how the simple things, absolutely everything, all the little things that you can do with your dog help bring really great opportunity for that dog to learn. And for Chloe, who's a 13-year-old three-legged beagle, simple things you can do with a three-legged beagle and simple things you can do with Chloe, because Pam says Chloe's dog aggressive. So if you ever watch IPO, there is a lot of unfixed males, and when they're out working with us in field training, those dogs are competition dogs, and they're paying close attention to their owner, but they are not playing with the other dogs, and in their very own household they are getting along with the other competition dogs in their own household. So part of their pack, there are dogs that are programmed that way. We have had them out in Mayaka, at Europros Canines, where they're great service dogs, and they can only be with a family where there are no other pets, and especially no small animals in the house. So we'll get, in our house it's the opposite. We have small animals everywhere. Okay. I think we're going to be able to keep it going here, and I'll bring out Cowgirl and try to set the camera so it doesn't fall again. Hey, all veterans. So what I have right here is a little indestructible toy from West Paw. It is the first brand we've ever worked with where they said it was indestructible, and it's actually been indestructible. So that tug game that you play with however old the dog is, you let him win. And I saw one of our professional dog trainers competition people were showing a video playing with his old German Shepherd, and you play. So I'll demonstrate that. Of course, I have a little bit of food here. This is just from whatever. This is not the main meal. We already had first breakfast, and we've already had lots of fun play. I'll be right back, I think, with Cowgirl. Good. Pay attention. Sit. Thank you. Watch. You see her yawn there for a second? She wants to do a million things right now. But I'm first going to demonstrate. Stop. I'm just going to have a little couple of drops here. And I'm going to first demonstrate the simple thing that you should do with any dog absolutely every day if you have no time to do anything else when it comes to training, and that is help your dog get its brain on straight and focus absolutely every day. Do it morning and night if you can. For busy people, this is perfect. You just have a little bench and you turn. Cowgirl, come. Yes. Now the yes is what they call clicker training, and it activates something in me where it's programming me to be happy. I got some really, all of us in Florida probably know somebody who lost somebody in that building in Miami. Right before I came on camera, very close personal acquaintance of mine texted me because he's got a business transaction involved with one of my business, and he texted me that he had an aunt in that building. So I'm a little shooken up, but the best thing to do is proceed in the things that give you mental health. That is working with my dog. Now, I'm an overcomer of a brain injury, so I know when my capacity is diminished and stay focused on the things that I'm really good at and stay focused on the things that are fun. This is why we're 100% successful with our PTSD recipients. A well-trained dog, and Cowgirl's very well-trained, aren't you? Yes. And because it wasn't something that where it overly stressed me, but I understood that it decreased my capacity to function in other areas right away because it hit me. It was personal. So personal things happen to us absolutely every day, and without getting drawn in, but staying as we can to help those who we love. And it wasn't a personal injury on me, but it does do something to your brain when these happen. It's a real deal. Right, Linda? We know. Linda's been through a lot. And the fun thing about our book that you're going to read when it comes out in Veterans Day is all the ways to laugh and learn and come together as a community. And that's what we're doing with National PTSD Service Association. Shout out to all the veterans. So I've moved, and it's not about the food, is it? It's about working her brain and having to Cowgirl, come. Yes. Now with a Mally, if they're super excited, you don't want to do this. But we've already been having a lot of play this morning. Yes. Yes. You're the good one. You're the good one. And you're so pretty. Arr, arr, arr. Oh, this would be a great opportunity for even Chloe, the three-legged beagle, or Reese, the 13-year-old German Shepherd dog. If the dog is still breathing, your playtime, especially with an older dog that's not as able, is a simple tug of war, and you always let them win. Cowgirl? Okay. Usually I'm demonstrating how she picks something up and carries around. Good. Yes. Yes. I let her win. Yes. Yes. See how you let them win, you let the dog win. This is real play, and it's not jerking my arm around. I've torn a rotator cuff, not with the dogs, but I'm not going to tear anything here. But with the older dog, this is all the play. Yes. You just let them win. She's got to check and see if it's something she's demonstrating to pick up and give me, because you've seen her. Now play and work are two different things. Cowgirl. Up. Pick that up. Oh, thank you. So these are my glasses, and I trust her to pick up my glasses. There's not a scratch. If you could see, there's a tiny little place where she had her tongue. She's really careful not. It's just, that's amazing. You're amazing. Thank you. Yes, yes, yes. Why would I stick my whole hand in a Belgian Malinois mouth? Except for when we're like this and I'm giving her, we're not in competition, I don't have her revved up, or we're not running around a field. Remember how I was teaching you? With any dog you're working with, you want to have your hand kept underneath like that. But when you're a service dog, and I have a veteran that his service dog that we gave him, that dog got him walking again. He'd had a stroke, he was in a wheelchair, and his favorite thing to do when he did the demonstration out at DeSoto Palms, and we have video of it, he would put a little biscuit, and Bill was a dog man in Vietnam, and he told me the Vietnam dog men and their dog, lose anyone ever in Vietnam where there was a dog man around with the dog. Our dog's wonderful. Cowgirl, come. Yes. So this is just as good for me as it is for my dog, right? Cowgirl, come. Yes. Good. You're laughing because this is so simple. But this is how, yes. Are you following me? I didn't call you. Stay. Now I added another command. So if the dog is just like starting to follow you around and you want to make them think a little bit more, good. Good, stay. Cowgirl, come. Yes. So we recover, yes. Good. Stay. We covered recall, sit and stay, and this is, if you have a dog that doesn't get along well with other dogs outside of your own personal pack, I don't know, Pam, if that's something that you just even want to accomplish, because that German Shepherd dog, Reese and Chloe, in your household is not aggressive. The 9-year-old is not aggressive with 13-year-old. Just like those competition dogs out at IPO, those dogs aren't out playing with each other ever. And when we're in training, I've been out on the field where Joe Galen had his competition dog. That is not a dog that plays with other dogs. And somebody who was there learning had a new puppy, and the dog just went running out. And Joe obviously had command of his dog right away and kept the other dog from coming over and getting involved with his dog. That's where, you know, just being aware of your surroundings, being aware of safe environment for that dog. If he's safe in your home, safe in your household, and he's not or she's not people aggressive, then that's just the way that dog's going to be. But that doesn't mean you can't do the little tug of war with that dog, because they're getting their playtime with you, and you'll want to do your practice on your bucket and do the recall so their brain is straight, especially the 3-legged beagle. Oh, how fun is that going to be? Beagles are one of my favorite dogs. Their bark is the most hilarious thing. And super across the board. I haven't met a dog that doesn't want to please. So that's why, as Sandra LaFlamme, president and founder of National PTSD Service, make sure it's chipped. So during the 4th of July fireworks, if anything happens and you lose your pet, well, that's devastating for all of us. But if it's registered with that chip, whether it's through the pet store, Petco Love has a site, and check out our blog where we're talking about that. And also, with your vet, have them chip. Those things help you recover that pet to lose a pet over these holidays. And of course, you know, this